Good morning, YouTube. So, let me just go ahead and jump right on into the video. Without further ado, I bought some shoes from GOAT, and I think I've been bamboozled. I bought the Jordan 11 Gratitudes. I bought two pairs of them, both above retail. Spent around $600 for both pairs. And I believe both of them are illegitimate. I've already, have reached out to GOAT. I know their process is slow, but just to kind of give you guys a little bit of insight about myself, I don't normally buy shoes resale. These particular shoes I did want, and I did not want to risk not being able to get them on the 9th. And so ultimately I wanted to get, me a pair, my daughter a pair, my son a pair. And then I was gonna try again on the 9th to get me another pair. So that way I could have like one to go in my collection and then one that I could actually rock right now. And so I'm gonna just go through a couple of things with the shoes. So the two pairs of 11s, of course, are on the bottom. Something that, I noticed right off the bat, just immediately was the labeling on the package. And so I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things that can be pointed out that's wrong with these two labels here. But notice that there is no space between the shoe name and the color code. And that's on both of the 11s. Now, looking at these pair, I believe these are, one of these is 13 and one of these is a 12. I can't remember which is which. I've never worn them. But you can see that there is a difference between the two, just right off the bat. Right off the bat, we have a problem with the label here. And when I went back and I looked through my Jordan collection, that just seemed to be there's some consistency there with the printing of that label. And so that's a major red flag that right off the bat, we don't have the label. And I've seen this label be linked to replicas online because before buying these shoes off GOAT, this is, by the way, my first time ever dealing with GOAT in my life. So before buying these shoes off GOAT, I did a lot of, extensive research trying to determine, what things that I could actually check once I received the shoes to determine whether or not they were, legitimate. And that was something that was pointed out. And as you can see, it's there. So the next thing, with this box here, we have some fading, and I guess you could say it's beat up in some fashion. I don't know what these additional QR codes are about, but they do not work. Now this does spin as appropriate. It does spin, and then on the bottom here, you just have your, normal labeling. I guess these were shipped from China, so you have that China sticker. So, the fading of this box in particular and this label to me are major signs. Also, on this label here, I can feel something underneath the label. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of protruding. I don't know if I can capture that on cam or not. I'll try to bring it in. I can't see. I'm not behind the camera, so I can't see, what you guys are able to see out of this. All right, so we'll just jump into the shoes. I'm gonna pull everything out. And just pop the shoes up here. And It's waxy as expected. I don't think you could really tell based on the paper. Now, when you do get inside, of course, you got your thank you, but you also have this control number. That control number does match the control number inside of the sneaker. And then you have your YDM sticker. That YDM sticker does not have a clear border. That border is white. I know you probably can't tell from the camera. And then you also have this sticker here. So that's all I got from the box itself. Like I said, the major red flag for me, was the label, and then that YDM sticker. From my understanding, that is supposed to be clear, but it's not. So these two are a size 8. I'll try to, provide a full view of the sneaker. Let me just try to tuck these shoestrings in a little. All right, so there's our shoe. Bottom, it looks a little yellow to me, a little darker than I was anticipating. The carbon fiber, I can't tell anything from there. There's the rear of the shoe. The leather, the quality feels pretty good for a pair of Jordans. I will say that. There are definitely a lot of quality control oversights, but I know that happens with legit shoes as well, so I'm not going to actually use that. Now, you tell me what you think about that third lace. That looks a little off. Then I look at it now. Yeah, look at that. I mean, well, it's not stuffed, so maybe that has something to do with it. But yeah, that looks a little off. Like I gotta pull it up to get it to straighten out. Definitely looks better on the right side than it does on the left. So let me go ahead and get the inner sole out. And this is the paper that was stuffing the shoe. And here's our inner sole. It does not have AJ11 on it. Inside the shoe, it looks like black stitching in that control number, but a gray lining at the bottom, which I was anticipating being black from what I've seen, but it's gray. And so, that was questionable to me. But that's what I got. Here's the top of the label here. And then what else can I show? I can try to capture the side label. I'm not sure if I'm capturing that or not. Probably not. But yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Legit or fake? Probably should give it a little bit more time to that 23. Bring it out some. All right. So yeah, like I said, I think I've been bamboozled. And it only takes one time for me. I never purchased off StockX. Always because of a fear of, getting some counterfeits. And I believe, when I finally made the decision to purchase off GOAT, which seemed like it had the better reputation, that my, the first two orders for the Air Jordan 11s both seemed to me to be fraudulent, which is, oh well. I think they have a return policy where they will allow you to get store credit. If these shoes are not legit, there's no way I'm accepting store credit. I wouldn't want to purchase anything from you. If you have people, if you guys are literally here for one service only, because you're not a reseller of shoes, so your sole purpose is to authenticate. The customers pay for that service, and if you're not doing that service, something rather unfortunate. By the way, these little QR codes here do not work. This one does work. It will take you to Nike, but the rest of them do not work. This box is in better shape than the other box. I'm not noticing the fading that I was noticing. It looks really clean for the most part. There's our 23. And so, let me just get some of these things up out of the way here. Of course, our authenticity card from GOAT that right now it's not meaning jack squat to me. Sorry, I'm also a bit under the weather. So, same type of paper. Pretty much the same details in the box as the other pair. I'm almost certain that these came from the same place. We got our quality control number. The sticker, where is it? Oh, there it is. So that sticker, I don't know what it's called, but it's in a different spot on these shoes. It's in a different spot. But there's the box. Now, these shoes here have the same issues as the 8s. So, once again, I feel like those are a little bit too yellow at the bottom there. Try to get a closer look. Toe locks. Now, I do remember somebody pointing out the stitching here for the second loop. It does go all the way to the top. I don't know if that does anything for us or not. But let me get these open so that I can show you. Once again, on the inside, we have our tissue wrapping or filler. And once again, here we go. There's our label. That does not indicate Air Jordan or AJ, at all. And then inside, same thing. Black stitching, gray liner underneath the interior soles. And once again, I thought that was supposed to be black. I'll try to capture the tag. I doubt I'm going to be able to do it, but I'll try anyway. And so there's the shoes. You guys let me know what your thoughts are. I'm saying fakes. Leave your comments in the well, leave your comments in the comment section because I could really use your insight. I think they're I don't think they're legitimate, and you know, and if they're not, I definitely won't go to take these back from me. I do not want store credit. I won't accept store credit. As a matter of fact, if they're unwilling to do anything but store credit, I probably will get an attorney involved. Because it's just not right to try to force me to have to buy some more illegitimate shoes. Because I don't believe these are legit at all. So you guys can help me out by sharing your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for listening in, and I'll keep you guys updated, as we make progress with Go.